Beloved child, as you pause for a moment in the midst of your busy life, as you allow yourself to take a deep breath and step back from the endless demands of the world around you, I want you to know that this message, this whisper of love and reassurance, has been crafted just for you, specifically, personally, and intimately, because I, your Almighty God, am fully aware of the weight you carry on your shoulders, the challenges that feel insurmountable, and the weariness that sometimes creeps into the corners of your heart. Even when you are doing everything in your power to remain strong, courageous, and faithful in a world that constantly tests your patience, resolve, and trust. I see the silent tears you have shed when you thought no one was watching, the quiet prayers you offered when your voice shook and your heart was heavy with fear and uncertainty. And I want you to understand, with absolute certainty, that every word you have spoken, every tear you have shed, every prayer you have whispered in the stillness of the night has been heard, treasured, and received by me, not as a routine duty, not as an echo fading into the emptiness, but as a living testament of your faith, your devotion, your unwavering desire to connect with me, to seek my guidance, and to entrust me with the details of your life that feel beyond your control. Because I, who know every hair on your head, every thought in your mind, and every fear within your heart, am here to carry what you cannot carry alone, to lift what is too heavy for you, and to bring clarity to what seems shrouded in confusion and darkness. Do not be disheartened, my beloved, if the answers you have been seeking have not yet come. For timing is the cornerstone of my divine plan, and what may seem delayed or unanswered is in fact being orchestrated with perfect precision for your ultimate good, for your heart, mind, soul, and spirit, in ways that exceed your understanding and even your imagination. Because I am always working, even when you cannot see the motion of my hands, even when it feels as though the storms around you rage without end, I am guiding, I am shaping, I am opening doors that you do not yet perceive, while closing doors that would have led you astray. And I am doing so with a tenderness and a care that is boundless, unending, and infused with a love that surpasses anything you have ever known or experienced. A love that never fails, never judges, and never turns away from you, even in your moments of doubt, weakness, or fear. I know, my beloved child, that at times you have questioned your own worth, that moments of self-doubt have crept into your thoughts, whispering lies that you are unworthy of blessings, unworthy of love, unworthy of success, and unworthy of joy. But I say to you now, with the authority and the tenderness of your Creator, that you are infinitely precious, infinitely valued, and infinitely loved, not because of what you have done or what you will do, or the accolades you may or may not receive, but simply because you are mine, created in my image, chosen, called, and destined for a life of purpose, abundance, and spiritual fulfillment. A life where your heart can rest in my presence, where your mind can be at peace, where your soul can soar in the freedom of my love, and where your spirit can be strengthened to face any challenge with courage, determination, and unwavering faith. Understand, dear one, that the trials you face are not punishments, nor are they signs of my absence or displeasure, but rather they are opportunities deliberately placed by me to refine your character, to deepen your trust, to expand your patience, and to awaken the fullness of your potential. Because every obstacle you encounter, every hardship you endure, every difficulty you overcome is designed to teach you, to prepare you, and to mold you into the person I have envisioned you to become. A person of resilience, wisdom, spiritual strength, and unwavering faith. A person whose heart is tuned to hear my voice, whose eyes can perceive my guidance, and whose soul can rejoice in the knowledge that you are never alone, never forgotten, and never forsaken. For I am with you always, to the very end of time. I am the whisper in the silence, the light in the darkness, the peace amidst the chaos, and the shelter in the storms of life. And I call upon you now to lay down the burdens that are not yours to bear alone, to release the worries that weigh heavily on your mind and heart, and to place your trust fully, completely, and unreservedly in me. For I am both able and willing to carry your concerns, to shield you from harm, to provide for your needs, to protect your loved ones, and to guide your steps with wisdom, clarity, and divine insight, even when the path ahead seems uncertain, the journey long, and the obstacles insurmountable. For nothing is impossible for me, and nothing that I have planned for you can be thwarted by human fear, doubt, or opposition. Your heart may be burdened with thoughts of financial struggles, familial conflicts, health concerns, or personal setbacks, but I assure you that these are temporary, passing trials, and while they may feel urgent and overwhelming, they do not have the power to define your life, your future, or your blessings, because I am orchestrating solutions you cannot yet see, arranging resources that are not yet revealed, and working miracles in the background of your life, often unseen, often unacknowledged, yet perfectly aligned with my divine plan to restore, to prosper, to heal, and to bless you abundantly, far beyond what you can comprehend or imagine. Do not allow fear to dictate your actions, nor let anxiety consume your thoughts. For I have not given you a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. And I urge you to anchor yourself in this truth, to allow my peace to fill every corner of your being, to let my joy radiate through your soul, and to embrace fully the assurance that comes from knowing that I am intimately involved in every detail of your life, that every tear you have shed is accounted for, every prayer you have offered is cherished, and every desire of your heart, when aligned with my will, is being brought to fruition according to my perfect timing and divine wisdom. I call upon you, beloved, to trust me not just with the tangible aspects of your life, such as your finances, health, career, or family, but also with the invisible, intangible aspects of your spirit, your emotions, your dreams, and your aspirations. For these too are precious to me, and I long to see you flourish in every area of your existence, unburdened by doubt, strengthened in faith, empowered by love, and guided by wisdom that surpasses human understanding, so that you may stand tall in the face of adversity, resilient in the face of opposition, and unwavering in your commitment to the path I have laid before you, a path illuminated by my light, protected by my hand, and filled with blessings that extend beyond your expectations. I urge you, my beloved child, to remember that your family, your friends, your loved ones, and even those who seem distant or lost are never beyond my reach, for I am always working, even in their lives, guiding, protecting, comforting, and providing, often without their knowledge, so that the seeds of blessing, wisdom, and transformation are planted in ways that will bear fruit at the perfect time. And your prayers for them are not in vain, but are powerful instruments in my divine plan, capable of changing hearts,
restoring relationships, and bringing about peace, prosperity, and joy where there was once turmoil, conflict, or despair. As you continue on your journey, know that every step you take, every effort you make, and every act of faith and devotion is seen, valued, and rewarded by me. And I urge you to continue pressing forward, not relying on your own strength alone, but on the strength I provide, the wisdom I impart, and the guidance I offer through my word, my spirit, and my presence. For when you align your heart, mind, and actions with my will, no force on earth or in the spiritual realm can thwart the plans I have for you, which are plans for your good, for your growth, for your peace, and for your everlasting joy. So, beloved child, hear my words today as a personal message from me, meant specifically for you, tailored to your circumstances, your challenges, and your heart, and allow them to wash over you like a river of divine love, cleansing your fears, renewing your hope, strengthening your faith, and reminding you that you are never alone, never forsaken, and always, always deeply loved, cherished, and guided by me, your Almighty God, who has been with you from the beginning, walks with you in every moment, and will continue to lead, protect, and bless you eternally if you will simply trust, obey, and allow my presence to fill your life with peace, purpose, and unending joy. Take this message into your heart, reflect upon it, meditate on it, and let it transform the way you see yourself, your life, and your future, knowing that every promise I make is steadfast, every word I speak is true, and every blessing I intend for you is already on its way, prepared in the depths of heaven, carefully timed and perfectly designed for your ultimate good and eternal joy. Because you, my beloved child, are precious, chosen, and deeply loved, now and forevermore.